Yes, we thank you for your time, for your love, for your patience and your support. Wow. This is the day the Lord has made. Viewers, this is my message for Nigeria, my message for the nation Nigeria, my country. Yes, in my vision, I saw the whole country. When I mean the whole country, I mean the whole place being deserted. When I say deserted, I mean empty. Billows of smoke in the atmosphere from burnt cars, burnt this, and some dead bodies. I was asking the Lord, I said, God, what is this? Then the realm changed. After the realm changed, I saw an eye. Take note of my word, viewers. I saw an eye that was moving. This eye was moving, and all of a sudden, it stumbled on an evidence, something that was covered up at some point. Take note. That which was covered up was not physical. It was not physical at all. The Lord gave that eye an enablement to see beyond the ordinary, and it saw. Take note of this word, viewers. That eye saw an error. An accumulation of errors of people in power. These people discovered this eye has found out and tried to cover and tried to pull and tried to take down. But grace was given to the eye, and it ascended and went high up in the sky. That eye became an eye in the sky. This brought about the knowledge of those accumulated errors. This is a vision. Take note. This brought about the knowledge of those accumulated errors of leaders. The Lord caused a stir. Take note. The Lord caused a stir in the hearts of the people. Then the people started stretching their hands to bring to book. They started stretching their hands to bring to book the people responsible for such errors. Take note. They stretched forth their hand to bring to book those people responsible for those errors. These people responsible for those errors did not want to own up. This was bloody. When I say bloody, this was terrible. Blood, fire, billows of smoke. Let me just go straight to the point here, viewers. The nation, Nigeria, is surrounded presently with different issues. When I say different issues, I mean there are so many issues bothering this government. When I say government, I mean a particular age group of these political leaders. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a servant of God. I know you might not understand what I mean. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, is a servant of God. He is a Moses to his people, a deliverer, a man that has the heart that loves and cares so much. He loves his people. He loves his people. But this is what the Lord is saying. Starting from now, the first, the second, and the third, at the end of the third, you start seeing signs of what I am saying. Something bloody will happen that will cause this sect of political leaders to be brought to book. When I mean brought to book, it is going to be an all-round fight. These people don't want to retire, and these people don't want you to come to discover what they have done. These political leaders are going to be brought to book, but it is not going to come easily. They would fight with the military. They would oppose with their weapons. When I mean their weapons, we are talking of the people. This is a government that is supposed to be for the people. By the people, would now have problems with those people. And at that point, it will be a clash. An intervention will happen of the military. But after this conflict, because these people will have support from Biafra, from all these organizations that wanted to break away. After these political leaders have been brought to book, violently brought to book, many of them would not make it. This is coming. The Nigeria would not break up, because once these political leaders has been brought to book and all these corrupt leaders have been put in their place, this is a direct message. These people like Biafra and all these people that wanted to leave would come together. Peace comes with a price. Freedom comes with a price. These people will come together and sit to talk to bring about a lasting solution to the country called Nigeria. This is the dawn of a new Nigeria, a new political system. Take note, this is a movement of the youth. When you see an Igbo man as the president of the nation, you know that Nigeria is about to become better. Take note, this is a vision. Something would happen. A revelation of what these fathers have done will come to light. Errors of the fathers. I mean, these political leaders would not want to own up. They don't want to leave because of the fear of being brought to book. This will cause resistance. And we are talking about the people. This justice by the people is a type that has never been before. Why? Because of the opposition, the oppression, and the killing of this sect. This would even extend to the body of Christ. They would stretch forth their hand to touch some of God's anointed, but only the truly anointed one. Take note, only the truly anointed one. The Savior will come down to defend. Take note. Afterwards, Biafra and other people that wants to live will come together. What is the purpose of living when the cause of the problems have been detected and they have been brought to book? There's no need to live. is the reason the country will remain one. When you see an Igbo man as president of Nigeria, then you know something new is about to happen. You know it is a new dawn for the nation Nigeria. This is my message for my nation, Nigeria. This is my message for the indigenous people of Biafra. God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of the indigenous people of Biafra, their leader, a servant of God. A Moses, Nigeria will stand, but these people must leave the place. Thank you. It is our time.
Hello beloved, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and I believe you heard everything that the prophet of God has to say concerning our nation Nigeria. Seriously, our nation is in dear need of the mercy of God. Not that God is not in charge of our nation. God is in charge, but physically there are some people who are in charge of this nation that don't want the will of God to happen. And I watched this video with passion, and I listened to everything from the beginning to the end. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God continue to protect him. Like he said, he is a Messiah, and God is using him to liberate his people. Now, he said a lot of things, and before we continue with this video, I want to remind you to help me do something. Please subscribe to this channel, like the video, share to all social media platforms, and please make sure you turn on your post notification button so that whenever we drop any video, you'll be the first person to be notified. And thank you for doing that. Continue to pray for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and continue to pray also for our nation Nigeria, because we really need prayer at this critical moment. The prophet of God said a lot, like I earlier said. He said that the whole nation is deserted. I pray it never comes to pass. It never comes to pass, because if you have ever experienced war before and you see some places that are being deserted, please never pray so that these things will not come to pass. And he said a lot of things, that our nations are being surrounded. Our nation Nigeria is being surrounded by different issues. Truth be told, you and I know that we don't even know the direction we are heading to as a nation. Why? Because of these kind of political leaders we have, who force themselves on us, who don't want the progress of the nation, who don't want the youth to know their secret, who don't want the youth to enjoy or correct the mistakes they have committed, who continue to borrow our future, who continue to enrich themselves and their children and their unborn generations, stealing our future, the masses' future. That is the kind of people we have in our political space today. And you expect that our nation Nigeria will grow, and when you come out to say no, what you people are doing is wrong, we want to correct everything, they will say, keep quiet, you don't know what you are doing. That is the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He go on his way to fight for the freedom of his people and said enough is enough. Like the prophet of God said, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu love his people and is a Messiah, is a Moses. He said it countless times himself and said, if the federal government really want him to back out of this agitation of Biafra, let them come to round table and discuss, because the people are being oppressed. Truth be told, that is just the fact about it. And the government, they don't want you to say anything about it. You are oppressing people and you say they should keep quiet. You are maltreating people and you say don't complain. Look, that is exactly what is happening in Nigeria today. The same thing, if you complain and come out to say the government are not doing well, the next thing they will come after you. Seriously. And that is the kind of people they have. The country has different issues, but they don't want people to know about it. The man of God praying praises of Mazinandi Kanu. He's a Moses. He's a servant of God. Recently, a lot of people are saying that he is a prophet. Mazinandi Kanu is a prophet indeed. Because all those things that he said back then are happening. They are reality on ground today. You cannot tell me that everything that he said back then are not happening. They are happening. All this herdsmen, Fulani, everything, he said it, and all those things are happening. We can say that he is a man of God. He is a prophet. To be a prophet, you must not go to church. You must not be shouting, pray. No. That man is a prophet. That man truly loves his people, but are still blame some of his people who don't want progress, who don't want to see Igbo people happy. Some of them who are politicians, who are governors, who are senators, they are the problem of the Igbos. But we continue to pray for the release of Mazinandi Kanu. The prophet of God says something that really touched me. He said that if an Igbo man become a president of Nigeria, you will know that everything will get better. And that is what we want. Look at how our nations are being governed today. Truth be told, no one is safe anywhere. Insecurity. The economy is heading to no direction that you and I don't know. But they will keep lying to us. The only person that we truly want him to be the president of Nigeria, which is Peter Obi, they are fighting him up and down. May God help us in this country. Like the man of God said, there is a secret that all these politicians don't want other people to come and know. One day, monkey will go market, he no go return. It's only God that will help us, and it's only God that will reveal all these things to us. We all belong to God, and God will listen to us whenever we cry and shout to Him. Believe in God, and everything will get better one day. We want an able man to be a president of Nigeria to correct all the wrongs, all these Hausa, Yoruba, Fulani have caused in this country. When it comes to politics, they say they are more qualified. But they will say when it comes to an Igbo man, they will say they are not qualified. Why? Please make sure you subscribe, and you can drop your opinion in the comment section. May God bless you. Never forget, pray for Mazinandi Kanu. He's a Messiah of God. Pray for good Nigerians. Youth, stand up and do that's needful. What is right? Do it. Our politicians will continue stealing our future. May God bless you and remain blessed. Subscribe, like, share to all social media, and bye for now.